first amp was a Fender amp, my first proper amp for sure, and it was a Hot Rod DeVille, which served me very well, and it was a tube amp, which kind of was a big upgrade and gave our band a better sound than other bands around at the time. It was like luxury, you know, and I think it helped me as a player, guitar player, to play with that responsive, that tube responsive thing. Evolved with Fender amps since then, and right now Vibro King is my chosen weapon, and it's sort of like the grown-up version really. It's just a little bit more refined and responsive. We're a three-piece rock band, so every element is really important, and we have some bass, guitar and drums and vocals, so the guitar really does make a big part of the sound of our band. When I need it to be loud, I can get up close and personal with it, and everything's musical about it. They feed back in a musical way, and they clean up in a very musical way to me. And they can handle all the effects I throw at it. It just works for me. I feel like they're not really designed to be that raucous and loud and be abused like that, but they just lap it up, and I'm very happy that they enjoy it. Sweet sour, sweet sour, sweet sour, sweet sour, sour by the minute, but you're sweeter by the hour. During the making of our last album, Sweet Sour, we flew out to the States and played a few shows, including Bonnaroo Festival down there, Tennessee, and it was very exciting. We played a lot of the new material for the first time to a big audience, and started with Sweet Sour, and Matt was hitting the drum riser and the drums so hard that the whole backline was shaking, and he was shaking the springs inside the Vibro King, all up inside, and they were sort of rattling around, and it just sounded so strange. Like I was like, oh no, what's going on? Watched it back on the video, and we're like, that sounds great. So we went back to the studio in Wales and had our producer Ian on the top of the Vibro King with his shoes on, jumping up and down on it. I had to turn away, I didn't really want to see what happened, but it sounded great, and we recreated that sound and went on the record and opens the album. Sweet sour, sour by the minute, but you're sweeter by the hour. I like to build just a racket, but have that clean tone underneath it all, and for me that was the perfect situation. And now I have 4, and yeah, so I must have liked the first one.